Freedom and the price of freedom. Most revolutionaries would argue that freedom is one of the things lacking in the present society. The millions who are crushed by poverty and hunger, and the millions more who are stupefied by the business-owned mass media are hardly free. The construction of new social alternatives and new modes of communal organization can bring an increase in freedom, including freedom from poverty and hunger, freedom to share in making the decisions that govern one's work conditions, education, community, and life, freedom to experiment with new forms of social organization and production, the freedom to roam, to explore, and to stand up to King Kong and his military complex. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. The famous words of FDR. Yet when it comes to actually making a stand, the fear sets in. Yet courage and character and conscience should take over and prevail. The good always prevails over the evil. Evil is always defeated by good. Admittedly, some freedoms enjoyed today would be lost in a revolutionary society. For instance, the freedom to exploit other people and get rich from their labor. The freedom to squander human and natural resources and threat the environment as a septic tank. The freedom to monopolize information and the freedom to exercise unaccountable power. In many countries throughout the world, successful society revolutionary movements have brought a net increase in the freedom of individuals. Revolutionaries argue by advancing the conditions necessary for the preservation of health and human life, and providing jobs and education for the unemployed and illiterate, by using economic resources for social development rather than for corporate profit, and by overthrowing repressive reactionary regimes and ending foreign exploitation, and involving large sectors of the populace in the task of socialist reconstruction. Revolutions can extend a number of real freedoms without destroying those that never existed for the common people. The repression in America is here and now, while the hope for a better life lies ahead. The argument can be debated, but not if it is suppressed. So as King Kong tries to devour us individually by overworking us and having hazardous working conditions and establishing corporate laws like the exclusive revenue of workmen's comp and using the Social Security surplus to balance the budget, leaving the elderly to fend for themselves as well as the soldiers injured from the wars such as the Iraq War, where 8,000 soldiers are living in their cars. This type of destruction is not good. And one day will come where the masses will decide that the few that are controlling the multinational corporations are really only looking after their interests and scaring the hell out of the rest of us. And so, with character and conscience, we'll simply have to maneuver a different direction or be devoured by the big monsters themselves.